A little cold compared to yesterday. Boy, it is a huge shock to the system. Stepping out this morning, upper 20s, low 30s, wind chills back in the teens in a few spots, and many of us may not make it out of the 30s this afternoon. Looking ahead to Friday, that's our next big weather maker moving this way, and by Friday afternoon, expecting a chance for some light freezing rain in a few spots before this changes over to all rain. Snow lovers, I know we've been on the warm side of most of these storm systems so far through the winter, and Saturday rain coming to an end early in the morning, and behind that much colder air set to spill in by Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. Compared to this time though, 24 hours ago, most of us waking up right now 15 to nearly 20 degrees colder than we were at this time yesterday morning. Upper 20s in Mount Vernon, 32 currently in Marion, upper 30s still in parts of western Kentucky. In fact, Murray's still at 45 degrees, but the colder air is working its way in from the north and will continue to do so through today. And then you factor in the wind out of the north and northwest, what it feels like outside. Well, wind chills at times have been back into the upper teens. Sparta, it feels like 19, currently 26 is what the wind chill is in Marion, and 25 is what it currently feels like in Mount Vernon. We will at least see some sunshine through today. The further north you go, the more in the way of sun you'll see. A lot of high thin clouds through this afternoon. Went ahead and still called it mostly cloudy, but at least they won't be those low clouds that we saw stick around for the last couple of days. 38 degrees for a high temperature this afternoon, and then this evening temperatures initially fall back just below freezing and kind of hang out there through the overnight hours as more low clouds begin to move in. Now we're tracking a big storm system this morning moving on the northwest Pacific coast. Here goes the cold front moving away from us. This big area high pressure, this is Arctic high pressure, Canadian high pressure. It's bringing all the cold air into the middle of the country. So we'll continue to track this next big weather maker this morning moving on the west coast. And again, that will start to make its way through the Midwest over the next couple of days. That cold, dry air, though, is going to be will be a key with this next storm system. Notice the moisture trying to get pulled out of the Gulf of Mexico out ahead of this, but it's going to be fighting some of this dry air still in place. So it's one of those days you open up your WSIL weather app, you pull up the radar, it may look like there's a lot of precipitation out to the west, even Friday morning, but again, it is going to take some time before that actually works its way into our region. A dry day today. There's all the high clouds moving in through this afternoon. Now as we move into Friday afternoon especially, the precipitation will start to overcome some of that dry air. Initially, notice the pink color here in some of our northern counties. This could start as freezing rain. Temperatures there will be hovering about 30 to 31 degrees or so, but it doesn't stay freezing rain for very long. It is going to switch over to all rain Friday evening for everyone, and Friday night, here it comes, and even into early Saturday morning, some heavier pockets of rain possible as this moves on through. It's in and out of here quickly on Saturday morning. By Saturday afternoon, we're drying back out, but falling temperatures Saturday afternoon. So that brief start as some freezing rain, primarily in some of our northern counties, say from about Mount Vernon over near Du Quoin and then westward, possibly near Ava, Campbell Hill, those points further to the north, a chance we could see some light freezing rain. Then behind this system, here comes all the cold air spilling in. Again, this afternoon, upper 30s, Friday, upper 30s and low 40s. Saturday morning, waking up, looking pretty nice there, low 50s, but here comes the colder air. By Saturday evening, we're back into the upper 20s. It will continue to fall. Now looking like by Sunday morning, temperatures in a few spots may actually dip back into the teens. Factor in the wind and wind chills back into the teens, possibly even some single digits in some of our northern counties early Sunday morning. So keep that in mind if you're planning to head to church there on Sunday. Again, today upper 30s, Friday upper 30s, but temperatures warm between Friday and Saturday. Overnight there, 50s on Saturday morning, dropping like a rock though during the afternoon as winds turn back out of the north. And then Sunday, a cold day. Monday, Martin Luther King Day. A lot of kids have the day off school, but they may be spending it indoors because 13 in the morning, 26 the afternoon high temperature.
Oh my goodness. Well, we just got to get ready for it.
Well, you know, we've had a lot of warm air through December and through the first part of January. You have to go all the way back to November to find actually a big cool spell or cold spell. So we were due.